Russell Simmons presents Def Poetry, better known as simply Def Poetry Jam. A Def Poetry was a spoken-word poetry television series hosted by Mos Def and airing on HBO between 2002 and 2007. The series features performances by established and up-and-coming spoken-word poets. Performances also include special appearances by well-known actors and musicians, as well as occasional performances by Mos Def himself. Co-created by Bruce George, Danny Simmons, Deborah Pointer, Stan Lathan, and Russell Simmons. The show is a spin-off of the popular Def comedy Jam, which began airing on HBO in the 90s. As with Def comedy, Simmons appears at the end of every episode to thank the audience. The series included historical legendary poets such as The Last Poets, Nikki Giovanni, Amiri, Baraka, and Sonya Sanchez. It also featured poets Saul Williams, J. Ivy, Jessica Care Moore, and Lemon. Though technically not a poetry slam, Def poetry has become heavily associated with the poetry slam movement, and utilizes many of Poetry Slam's best-known poets, including National Poetry Slam champions such as Beau Sia, Taylor Marley, Big Poppa E, Mayda del Valle, Mcgee, Alix Olson and Rives, among others. Even poets who are critical of the Poetry Slam, such as John S. Hall, have acknowledged Slam's influence on the show. In a 2005 interview, Hall was quoted as saying, "It's true that I was on Def Poetry even though I've never slammed. I'm probably the only person to be on there who hasn't slammed. And I think most people on Def Poetry have won slams or done well in slams, and all of them, except the special guest stars, the celebrities, are writing slam poems and performing slam poems on Def Poetry. So to me, Def Poetry is still extremely slam-informed, and I think it will probably always be. What they say about Def Poetry is that it wants to bring an urban feel. And to me, they don't mean black or Latino, or non-white. What they really mean is a rhythm of poetry that comes out of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, that came out of the slams." In a 2005 interview, Bob Holman, who founded the Nuyorican Poets Cafe's Poetry Slam and appeared on Season 4 of the show, applauded Def Poetry, noting, "I'm real happy poetry is on television. My hat is off to Russell Simmons, who has found a way to get poems on HBO in a way that feeds his own business. It gives him the back credentials for his hip-hop label. And at the same time he's magnanimous towards the art of poetry, giving us a place like that. It's a great moment. Just as Def Poetry Jam on Broadway was a great moment, too. Not since Take Shangs for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough has a poem like that been on the stage." However, Mark Smith, the founder of the Poetry Slam movement, is more critical of the program. This year, Smith decries the intense commercialization of the Poetry Slam, and refers to Def Poetry as an exploitive entertainment program that diminished the value and aesthetic of performance poetry. In November 2002, a live stage production, Russell Simmons' Def Poetry Jam, opened on Broadway. Directed by Stan Lathan, the show featured poets Beau Sia, Sue Hamid, Stacey Ann Chin, Lemon, Mayda del Valle, Georgia Me, Black Ice, Poetry Smith, and Steve Coleman. The show ran on Broadway until May 2003, and won a 2003 Tony Award for Best Special Theatrical Event. The show subsequently toured both nationally and internationally. Def Poetry premiered on HBO in 2002 and the latest Season 2 air. Season 6 premiered in February 2007. As of summer 2008, There has been no word about the possibility of a Season 7. Starting in 2008, producers of Def Poetry, including Simmons, Stan Lathan, and Kamala Forbes, developed and broadcast the HBO poetry show Brave New Voices, which is stylistically similar to Def Poetry, with teenage poets competing and backstage scenes. Episode Index. Season 1, 2002. Episode 1 Steve Coleman, I Wanna Hear a Poem. Georgia Me, Full Figure Potential. Benjamin Bratt, Lower East Side. Lemon, Shine. Nikki Giovanni, Talk to Me Poem. I Think I've Got the Blues. Black Ice, Bigger Than Mine. Suhair Hamid, First Writing Since. Episode 2 Taylor Marley, What Teachers Make. Yellow Rage, Listen Asshole. Jewel, Poem Song. Flow Mentals, They Call Me Drama. Sonya Sanchez, Poem to Some Women. Sheehan, This Type Love. Dawn Sailor, When I Was 14. KAO, Who Am I? Episode 3 Cedric the Entertainer, Untitled. Sarah Jones, Your Revolution. Beau Sia, Give Me a Chance. Willie Perdomo, How Beautiful We Really Are. Abyss, God Gave Me Grey Skies. The Last Poets, Take Your Time. In Q, When Hip Hop Was Fun. J. IV, I Need to Write. Episode 4 Mayda del Valle, Descendant C. Poetry, Money. Jessica Care More, Warriors Walk Alone. Dave Chappelle, The Corner Store. Amiri Baraka, From Why Is We Americans. Liza Jesse Peterson, Ice Cream Fiend. Kevin Koval, Family Feud. Season 2, 2003. Episode 1 Beau Sia, Asian Invasion. Jason Carney, Southern Heritage. Thea Monnier, Woman to Woman. Sakou Sundiata, Come On and Bring On the Reparations. Marty McConnell, Give Me One Good Reason to Die. Twin Poets, Dreams Are Illegal in the Ghetto. Jamie Foxx, Off the Hizzle for Shizzle. Episode 2 Danny Hock, Corner Talk. September. Patricia Smith, Skinhead. Dante Basco, Nikki. Maggie Step, Emotional Idiot. Black Ice, Truth Is. Kent Foreman, Epiphany. Roger Bonner Agard, How the Ghetto Loves Us Back. Erykah Badu, Friends. Fans. An Artist Must Meet. Episode 3 Lemon, Where I'm From an A Toast. Bassi KPI, Sometimes Silence is the Loudest Kind of Noise. Taylor Marley, Totally Like Whatever. You Know. Reiji Kabako, What Kind of Guys Are Attracted to Me? Haki R. Mad or Beauty, The B Network. Rat Sack, I'm Losing You. Episode 4 Ishla Yi Park, All I Have Ever Done Is Write You Love Poems. Sheehan, Say What? Suhair Hamid, Not Your Erotic. Not Your Exotic. Big Poppa E, Wussy Boy. La Bruja, WTC. Anthony Morales, Story Avenue Stuck. Amalia Ortiz, Some Days. Oscar Brown Jr., I Apologize. Episode 5 Felipe Luciano, Jibaro. My Pretty Nigger. Mums, Ploylessness. Amanda Diva, Hot Shit. Malik Youssef, I Spit. Asha Bandel, Morning Was My Mentor. Malcolm Jamal Warner, I Love My Woman. Episode 6 Sakou the Misfit, I'm a Rapper. Steve Connell, Why Not Wine Coolers. Georgia Me, Niggards. Louis Reyes Rivera, Bullock Cry. Jessica Care More, I'm a Hip-Hop Cheerleader. Keith Murray, Man Child. Episode 7 Denizen Kane, Lost and Found. Stacey Ann Chin, If Only Out of Vanity. Big Rube, Alphabet Acrobat. Wood Harris, Night Song. Goldie, No Title. Reiji Gibson, for James Marshall Hendricks. Joy Hayo, A Poem to Get Rid of Fear. Linton Kwesi Johnson, If I Was a Top-Notch Poet. Season 3, 2004, Episode 1, Black Ice, Lone Soldier. Rives, Sign Language. Helena D. Lewis, Stank Breath. Poem CES, Power. Muta Baraka, Dis Poem. Daniel Beatty, Duality Jewel. Rupert S. Stanislaw, Empress. Jill Scott, Nothing is for Nothing. Suhair Hamid, We Spent the 4th of July in Bed. Episode 2 Mayda del Valle and Lemon, Tito Puente. Flaco Navaja, Kids Don't Play. Gemini, Poetic Bloodline. Ursula Rucker, Get Ready. Michael Ellison, Light Skin Did. Ishla Park, Pussy. Ras Baraka, American Poem. Dana Gilmore, Wife. Woman. Friend. Common, God is Freedom. Episode 3 Poetry, Krispy Kreme. Emmanuel Xavier, Traditions. Mark Bamuthi Joseph for Pop. Richard Montoya, Miami. Vanessa Hyderi, The Hebrew Mamita. Danny Hock, PSA. Bassi KPI, Homewood. Lemon, Gangster MCs. Steve Coleman, Terrorist Threat. Episode 4 Black Ice and Stacey Ann Chin, Jammin'. Rock Baby, Titty Man. Alix Olson, Women Before. Mike 360 Twilight Zone. Cheryl, Salt, James, We Follow Your Lead. Shappy, I Am That Nerd. John ZD 3000 Casualties of War. Amalia Ortiz, Cat Calls. Jimmy Santiago Baca, From Healing Earthquakes. 12. Episode 5 Roger Bonner Agard, for Trent Lott. Frenchie, Fucking Ain't Conscious. Jeff Trenchard, of Copper Chip Teeth. China Hodge, Barely Audible. Quincy Troop 41 Seconds in June. In Salt Lake City, Utah. For Michael Jordan. Dufflin, Single Life. Mums, Brooklyn Queen. Kevin Koval, Jam Master J. Beau Sia, Love. Episode 6 Sheehan, Sick and Tired. Jason Carney, Out Here. Gina Loring, Somewhere There Is a Poem. Kanye West, Self-Conscious. Jamie Kennedy, Grim Fairy Tale. Baofi, You Bring Out the Vietnamese in Me. Roscoe P. Cold Chain, Trouble. Mayda del Valle, Mammy's Mackin' Mambo. Buju Banton, How Long? Episode 7 Maggie Step, Happy. Malik Salam, Warriors Love. Joel Schmara, Sweet Tooth Tollbooth School Year. Flow Mentals, The Payphone. Saul Williams, Coded Language. Georgia Me, Hit Like a Man. Deb Young, Children of a Lesser God. Smokey Robinson, A Black American. Season 4, 2005. Episode 1 Daniel Beatty, Knock, Knock. Rives, Kite. Nafessa Monroe, White. Mark Gonzalez, As With Most Men. Zena Edwards, Laugh. Oscar Brown Jr., Children of Children. Amalia Ortiz, Women of Juarez. Black Ice, or Die. MC Light, I Was Born. Episode 2 Gemini, What Are You Fighting For? Bonnie, My Man. Javon Johnson, Elementary. Suhair Hamid, What I Will. Rachel and George McKibbins, Multitasking. Vanessa Hyderi, Fling Gone Awry. Flow Mentals, Constipation. Nikki Patton, Sweat. Nikki Finney, Girlfriends Train. Kanye West 18 Years. Episode 3 Bassi KPI, Diallo. John S. Hall, America Kicks Ass. Tish Benson, Fifth Word Email. Kelly Sy, Mao. Tracy Morgan, Feeling Fucked Up. Will Bell, So I Run. Morris Stegosaurus, Big Man 2. Dawn Sailor, Take You to Brooklyn. Michael Eric Dyson, Intellectual MCs. KRS-One and Dougie. Fresh Second Quarter. Episode 4 Poetry, Dating Myself. Julian Curry, Nigger. Niggers. Niggers. Ishla Park, Open Letter to Soldier. Taylor Marley, Like Lily Like Wilson. Adele Givens, That Shit Ain't Funny. Kevin Koval, My GD Self Loose. Yolanda K. Wilkinson, Circa Valentine's Day. Amir Solomon, Danger. Flowetry, Everybody Heard. Episode 5 equals. Lemon, Love Poem. Reiji Kabako, You Bring Out the Writer in Me. Raphael Casal, Abortion. Kim Fields, How Come? Reggie Gaines, I Don't Feel Like Writing. John Good, Barbara. Dana Gilmore, Wife. Woman. Friend. PT. 2. Rita Dove, Black on a Saturday Night. Talib Kweli, Lonely People. Episode 6 equals. Flaco Navaja, Revolution. Liza Jessie Peterson, Waitress. Robert Karimi, Get Down with Your Catholic Muslim Self. Triple Black, Love Poems. Bonafide Rojas, In Front of the Class. Laura Peace Kelly, Central District. Besquep, Rotten Pomegranates. Michael Franti, Rock the Nation. Ruby D, Tupac. Episode 7 equals. Georgia Me, Bitch Ass Nigger. Juicy Use, Homeland Security. J. IV, Dear Father. Marlon Escara, Morning Papers. Marvin Tate, My Life to the Present. Martin Espada, Imagine the Angels of Bread. Alix Olson, America on Sale. Mos Def, Pornographic Content. Arnie DeFranco, Coming Up. Mike Epps, I Love the Hood. Episode 8 equals. Mayda del Valle, Hood Days. Andy Buck * 69. Faraji Salim, Star Spangled Banner. Bob Holman, Rock and Roll Mythology. Patrick Washington, Letter to the Editor. Tara Betts, Switch. Paul Flores, Brown Dreams. Mums, The Truth Parts 1 and 2. Butterfly Soul, Queer Eye. Dead Prez for the Hood. Episode 9 equals. Beau Sia, I'm So Deep. Icier Night, Until. Buddy Wakefield, Convenience Store. Sheehan, The Auction Network. Miguel Algarin, Met Walking. Kendra Erdang, To Every Man Who Never Called Himself a Feminist. Speech, Nighttime Demons. Red Storm, My Debut. Universes. Poetic Theatre Ensemble. Stephen, Mildred and Gamel. Don't Front. Common, A Letter to the Law. Episode 10 equals. Tommy Bottoms, Basic Economics. Stacey Ann Chin, Three Frenzied Days. Joe Hernandez Kolsky, Cool. Mark Batmathy Joseph Move. Denizen Kane, Love Song. Ida Leon, Cellulite. Music, Pieces of This Life. Mos Def, My Life is Real. Yusef Kamunyakar, The Shore Beat. Beau Sia, Georgia Me. Suer Hamid, First Taste. Season 5, 2006. Episode 1 equals. J. IV, Never Let Me Down. Darlak Braithwaite, Just Another Routine Check. Claudia Alec, Employed Poor. Black Ice, Imagine. Gideon Grody Pattinson, Touching. Avery Brooks, From Pearly Victorious. Biossi Davis. Lauryn Hill, Motives and Thoughts. Rachel McKibbins, After School Special. Dave Chappelle, Fuck Ashton Kutcher and How I Got the Lead on Jeopardy! Episode 2 equals. Al Letson, The Ball, The Rim and Him. Dan Sully and Tim Stafford, Death from Below. Georgia Me, For Your Protection. John Legend, Again. Caroline Harvey, Spoons. Bounty Killer, Look Into My Eyes. Bassi IKPI, I Want to Kiss You. Will, Dariel 1, Bell, Diary of the Reformed. Alicia Keys, POW. Episode 3 equals. Reggie Gaines and Savion Glover, Pawn Shop. Tommy Chun's Computer Wordplay. Scorpio Blues, Second Guessing. Gemini, Penny for Your Thoughts. Emmanuel Xavier, Nueva York. Mayda del Valle, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Rev. Run, Peter Piper. All Ailey Love, Same Cell. A Poem for Women in Prison. Mike Booker, Hoodology. Smokey Robinson, Gangbangin'. Episode 4 equals. The Poem CEES, Cheatin'. Jeff Trenchard, Ode to My Bathroom. Marty McConnell, Instructions for a Body. Nikki Giovanni, Nikki Rosa. Roger Bonner Agard, Calypso. Joaquin Zihuatanejo, This Is a Suit. Ishla Park, S.A. Igu. Willie Perdomo, Nigger Riekin Blues. Floetry X2 Fantasize. Episode 5 equals. Poetry, Driving. Sharif Simmons. Fuck What You Heard. Michael D. Ellison, Mezca Means to Remember. Felicia Rashad, On Status. By Vivian Ez. Ratsack, Free the Toes. Obis, She. Kevin Koval, Nothing Fight. Molly Englehart, Psychotic Bitch. Flow Mentals, Talkin' to God. Thea Monnier and Gaknew, A Different World. Episode 6 equals. Wyclef Jean, Immigrant. Nayeli Adora Dornosen, Priceless. Michael Sorelli, Love Song for Khalees. Emerald, Ready for Love. Red Storm, Snake in the Grass. Kelly Sy, Aftershocks. Paul Mabon, The Toothbrush. Kevin Derrig, Andrew. Mighty Mike Mcgee, Like. Narubi Seller, Uncle Ben's. Eyes Life, Popular Dirt. Episode 7 equals. Kanye West, Bittersweet. Ursula Rucker, What a Woman Must Do. Rafael Casal, Barbie and Ken 101. Terry Creech, Lost Bird. Thadra Sheridan, Bad Boyfriend. Beau Sia, Hip Hop. Sheehan, In Response. Sonya Sanchez, Our Vision is Our Voice. Amir Solomon, She Said. I Prefer a Broken Neck. Lemon and Flaco, Boriquas. Episode 8 equals. Preached Cotton. Steve Connell and Sakou the Misfit, America Calls. Big Poppa E, Poem for a Friend. Amanda Diva 40 MCs. I'll Be Back, Super Negro. Sister Queen, Try Being a Lady. Jerry Quickly 3-part Bitter Ex-Girlfriend No. 167249B. Oscar Brown, Jr., This Beach. Stacey Ann Chin, A City in Tragedy. Brother J, Atlan. Common, Be Known. Episode 9 equals. Suer Hamid, My Check. Lemon, Poor People. Tamara Blue, Thick Chicks. Rives, Op Talk. Otep Shamayar dedicated to my enemy. Heru Patar, Why? Sharon Olds, Self-Portrait. Review. Perry Shelton, Dandelion. Consequence, Friend Zone. Jason Carney, Our Soldiers. Black Thought, Untitled. Episode 10 equals. Gina Loring, You Move Me. Rock Baby, That Sweet That Funk. China Kahoj, Cousin. Denizen Kane, Patriot Act. Sakou Sundiata, Aman. Christiana Colon, From the Clay. Jimmy Tran, Mediocre Penis. Flaco Navaja, Dimple. Eve Enzela, My Father's House. Black Ice. Poetry and Sheehan, We Are Men. Season 6, 2007. Episode 1 equals. DMX, The Industry. Big Mike, Sexy. Asia, The Waiting Hour. Dan Vaughan and Dasha Kelly, 6 Million. Kelly Sy, Grey Matter. Red Storm, Black Barbie Doll. Chanel Gabriel, Why I Love You. Idris Goodwin, What Is They Feedin' Our Kids. Jill Scott, Ain't a Ceiling. Episode 2 equals. Darlak Braithwaite, Peculiar Evolution. Skim, Your Eyes. Eamon Mahone and Paul Graham, Black Irish. Tahani Salah, Hate. George Watsky, V for Virgin. Shannon Lee, Sudanese Children. Pat's Justice, Innocent Criminal. Life Jennings, Raw Stuff. Matissa Yahoo, Late Night in the Field. Talib Kweli, Hell. Episode 3 equals. Sarah K. Hands. Reva and Cyril, My Best Friend. Hip Hop. Rafael Casal, first week of a breakup. Milani Clay, Lost. Sheehan, Father's Day. Shannon Mateski, MySpace. Carlos Andres Gomez, What's Genocide? Carole King, Touchstone. Natalie Stewart, Her Story. Jamal Joseph, Ricky Do and the 4th of July. Episode 4 equals. Ovis Maximus, Salcedo's Breakdown. Sonya Renee Taylor, Connections. Anis Mojgani, For Those Who Can Still Ride an Airplane for the First Time. Rives Dirty Talk. Mush, next Wednesday. Joe Hernandez Kolsky, No Disclaimers. African American Shakespeare, Will You Be There? David Banner, What About Us? Sonny Patterson, We Made It. Episode 5 equals. Big Poppa E, Proppers. Bassi KPI, Apology to My Unborn. Alvin Lau, What Tiger Said. Sadiq Ali, Goan Platinum in 2 days. Liza Garza, My Everything. Lamont Carey, I Can't Read. Brian Dykstra, Pushing Bush. Vanessa Hyderi, PhD in Him. Basic Knowledge, Numbers. George Clinton, Dope Dog. Episode 6 equals. Black Ice, The Ugly Show. Mayda del Valle, The Gift. Steve Coleman, I Want to Eat Your Poo *** Y. Georgia Me, The Promised Land. Beau Sia, Back to the Now. Stacey Ann Chin, Nails. Poetry, Monsters in My Stomach. Suer Hamid, Daddy's Song. Lemon, Experience. Nelly Furtado, Nevis. Reboot. Chance the Rapper will host this season. Official website. Def Poetry at HBO.com. Def Poetry Jam on Tour website. Russell Simmons presents Def Poetry on IMDb. Russell Simmons Def Poetry Jam at the Internet Broadway Database. Is there a future for spoken word? At dropmagazine.com.